Me and Slash here already.
There we go, everybody. Welcome to the Pastrami Nation podcast. That's Jason and Slash right there. I am Nolan Smith. We are the meat of pop culture, and welcome back. So we have a full grid of people today. Of course, down on the very bottom, you see fellow co-founder of Pastrami Nation, Jason Smith, with Slash.
Hi, everybody. Hey, guys.
Hey. Directly below me is Pastrami Nation's very own Eddie Aguirre.
Hey, Eduardo.
Hello.
How are you?
Hey,
Aguirre.
how are you?
Aguirre. Next to Eddie is longtime reporter, reviewer, just awesome guy with Pastrami Nation. Is Kevin Hoskinson.
Hey guys.
Hey, Kevin. How you doing?
Pretty good.
And he's not always here, but he's always a part of the Pastrami Nation team. That is the man and the myth and the legend, Linebreakers' very own Denton Heath.
The guy with that wavy hair.
Look at him. Yeah, he's got the hair we all want.
Look at that witty guy.
Got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
curly.
so witty. Man.
Shit.
So before we jump into our topics, I do want to remind everybody we have two prizes to give away today. We have one, which we're very grateful to Apollo Burger for. We have there we go, right there. The Pastrami Nation Mill.
Delicious.
I want to get that.
I just had Apollo yesterday. They're excellent.
Ugh, I hated all of your pictures yesterday, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
Every one of them.
So you have a chance to win that, but you also have a chance to win, and it's in that box. It's a $10 gift card to comicbooksurplus.com, which is the online home to Linebreakers. So you can find comic books, graphic novels, action figures, anything that's pop culture greatness, you can find there. So
Damn.
Even DC product.
Ooh, very
That-
nice.
you know what, Denton, now that you bring it up,
I don't know
Can we
why I
talk-
did that.
Can we talk about it? Can we talk about this? So, for those who don't know, a bombshell was dropped on the industry this week, and it's the DC has parted ways with Diamond as a distributor. For a lot of us, it's shocking, but maybe we don't know what to make of it. Denton Heath has his thoughts and opinions on it, and being a comic shop owner, I would love to get your opinion on this, sir.
You know, most of it right away has just been ridiculous, dude. It's been ridiculous with DC ever since the shutdown, and they made a decision, before Marvel or before anybody else to return to new comics, because we all wanted it. And let's just be honest, man, this is a company that needs revenue. They can't not create revenue. I mean, it's a giant company, and it's a very small portion of that giant company. They're owned by AT&T now, who owns Warner Brothers, who owns all that. So, I guarantee you it's just been that thumb that's been pressing down on that part of that business, So they made a return early, and they created these new distributors, and they were not very forthcoming with who these distributors were. And then we had to go and dig out and find out for ourselves that the distributors are actually comic shops, and they're comic shops that are very, very large and super tough competitors for anybody in the industry. I mean, these guys are large, have the capability to do crazy things, and they offer discounts that a lot of us can't even come close to because we just don't make money doing it. So, so that they weren't forthcoming, but they always drop these bombs on us on Friday. Like Friday towards the end of the day, so that way they don't have to respond to the shit. And then they just assume like a couple days later you're going to be over and you're not going to bring it up again.
It's like when you're at work and you're going to get fired, they wait till the end of the day Friday, and they're like...
For sure. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. It just does not lend a helpful hand to how much everybody's pissed off and unsure of what's going to happen,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So they just announced that they have left Diamond, and they're solely distributing through these two distributors, Lunar and UCS, I think is the other one. We use Lunar. It's all based on where you're at. I mean, you can use either distributor, but UCS is Midtown, so they're on the East Coast. And then Lunar is, like Midwest, I think. That's DCBS, by the way.
DCBS, yeah.
Yeah, that's who that distributor is. We've been using them. We've already gotten several orders. We started with them the first day that they started shipping stuff. I'm going to tell you, dude, significantly better than Diamond shipping procedures. Significantly.
Hey, that's good news.
It is. I mean, the books are actually shipped almost in a way that I ship them. Of course, they don't come bagged and boarded, but they are flip-flops, so the spines are on opposite sides in the box. They're usually even then shrink-wrapped, and then the box is filled with bubble wrap.
Oh, that's very different than what Diamond would do.
For sure.
Yes.
I think there's a little bit of a cost increase as far as shipping goes, but I know that they're kind of working on that, and they've been open to a lot of things. I mean, really anything at all. Nothing really changed from Diamond as far as like how we do stuff. But now, but nobody wants to give their competitor all their information, business information. So that's a tough part that people have to deal with. We just kind of swallowed the pill. I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it's just about you guys and everybody else just getting their books. So this bullshit.
Are they going to play back?
What's that?
Are they going to try to supply everything that's back issued or further back, so that way they can try to catch up, or are they just going to start new and out?
Well, sorry, I just choked on some Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the mess that we're in, and that doesn't have to do directly with DC. It's across all publishers. I mean, some indie and small publishers have been distributing direct themselves, but the timelines of all books is really janky and wonky right now, and I honestly don't have an answer. They canceled a lot to be resolicited, but then they've canceled stuff too. Like DC specifically canceled Supergirl and Terrifics.
Postponed or canceled?
Canceled. Those two were canceled. Will there be more? Probably so. But as of right now, everything's just, it's hard for me to say, because if I go and look at dates, it'll have the wrong date. I mean, it's not being fixed until it's being resolicited. For the most part, everything is going to be resolicited. But there is opportunity to do direct, so I don't know, man. That's the bad part, is I really don't know what's going on. And then this doesn't help any situation at all.
Right.
They canceled
very ill-timed with everything.
What's that?
Are you losing customers because of it?
No, I don't think so at all. I would say that the comic shop owners and the comic shop guys that are making this a customer problem and pushing off how angry they are about this, I would hope that those guys lose customers. I mean, none of this has to do with the customer. If the customer wants a book, I'm going to get it for him, dude. That's all I'm going to do. There's nothing that's going to stand in my way. If you want it, I'm going to get it, and I don't care. So I really don't think it was a huge deal, because we know Diamond's been the only one forever, for a long time anyway. But dude, competition is a good thing. I don't know. I honestly don't want to buy. I don't want to have to buy direct from multiple people, because that's just tough to do. Right. Logistically to figure that out. But I honestly don't care, dude. I really don't. It kind of bothered me at first, but I don't care. And I think anybody who's saying it's a terrible, horrible thing, you're going to have to tell me why, because I don't see why it is. They have two other distributors. The only thing that I don't understand is why leave Diamond? Why not just have that as an option as well?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I guess they figure Wonder Woman will sell herself.
Yeah. Well,
Poor choice of words.
They were well-planned words.
That's the thing with DC and people talking about, I'm not ordering any more DC product. Okay, fine, don't. But DC is like comic books, man.
Look what you're sacrificing.
You're not gonna have Superman or Batman in it? Come on.
Not gonna have the Justice League? I mean, what the heck?
Come on. That's insane. That's ridiculous. And we may end up getting there. Who knows? But as of right now, it's just kind of all over the place. But I really think it's all good, man. And I just have to work harder to get it figured out. And they'll get it figured out.
Oh, look at
time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, that's one of the coolest lightings that happens, man.
I'll leave it next time.
Yeah. Hopefully it hits a dramatic moment,
That's what happened with me and Eddie.
Ooh, that sounds bad if people don't know what we're talking about. Yeah.
They had a dramatic moment.
I know. Nobody knows the other part. They just know that happened with him and Eddie.
That was him and Eddie and Gooey.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I wasn't talking about a podcast.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, but that's about it, man. I mean, who knows what's going on? Who knows what's going to happen? But as of right now, just keep pushing forward, and I'm not going to be negative about it.
And we appreciate your opinion on this, especially being who you are in the position you're in. We appreciate your insight on that, because for a lot of us, we didn't know what to make of it. It was just big news. Like, what do you do? Yeah. So thank you, Denton. We really appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
And, we were just talking about DC. We're going to keep talking about DC because something was announced, something big. I know Kevin's pretty thrilled about it. I know a lot of us are pretty thrilled about it. And it's the Snyder Cut of the Justice League movie is coming to HBO Max. What does that mean? What will it look like? When will it happen? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
Looking right at Kevin.
I'm super stoked.
Yeah, looking at me. Okay, cool. I mean, I think it's supposed to be coming out next year, if I'm not mistaken. They gave Warner Brothers gave Snyder considerable budget to finish it, finish a lot of the effects and stuff. As far as I know, as far as reshoots and stuff goes, it's not really going to be, they're getting a lot of the actors back, getting Affleck back in shape, and getting all these other actors to come back and reprise their roles might be a little bit tough. I don't know what route they're going with that. No one really knows, I don't think, except for Warner Brothers, maybe Snyder might, but I think it's cool. I think it's a good thing. I wasn't a huge fan of the original movie when it came out, to be honest. I haven't really been a huge fan of some of the stuff Snyder has done with the whole universe. Personally, I think Batman vs. Superman was good, but I feel like the extended cut was so much better. So I feel like there's hope for this one being, I mean, it's not going to be like the new Citizen Kane of comic book movies or anything, but I think it's going to be a huge improvement over what was released.
It'll be the original vision, at least, of, what Snyder saw. And I think that's the most exciting thing. We get to see what his vision was, whether it sucks or not. We have to see. But at least we'll know. And we've all heard the rumors, there's going to be Dark Side. There's going to be this or that. And, I'm excited for it. Justice League had a few really shining moments for me. Superman not being so dark was one of them. And The Flash was one of them. I really thought they both did really well in there. So I'm really excited for this. I'm hearing that it could be done episodic where it's like 4 parts broken up. It could be a 4-hour cut.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that, totally.
Star Wars trilogy.
Last I heard it's going to be about 3 hours to 3.5 hours, that they thought about doing the 4-cut to 6-cut, maybe push it out to 4 hours. But I heard that they're going to do the 3 to 3.5 hours. As far as Flash and Cyborg goes, there's going to have some unique things regarding them two. And they're going to fix the aesthetics of Superman's beard. So
what do you mean?
Mustache.
What do you mean? What was wrong?
Oh, man.
It was bad. It was like
horrible.
the big double lip. Yeah.
But that mustache was worth it, though. I'm going to say, after watching the new Mission Impossible movie, I mean,
he was just a monster in there. Yeah.
Oh, he was insane in that, and that mustache was totally worth keeping. But
Superman with a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
They could have did that. It'd have been Omni-Man from Invincible then, pretty much. Yeah. Superman with a mustache. It's Omni-Man.
So I hear a lot of good things are coming out of it. A lot of things that Snyder has already been working on. So I'm actually looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think obviously what happened with the whole situation was kind of messed up on Warner Brothers' part. Kind of bringing in Joss Whedon and the whole, Snyder had that horrible situation happen.
Frankensteining it together. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
just
don't
bad.
know why they couldn't just push it out a month or so.
Hey, I got a question. What sort of influence did Christopher Nolan have on that film? Because I saw him in the credits, but I wasn't aware of that. Does anybody know?
I don't think he had much. I think he was just a name. I mean, because he had, obviously he did the Batman stuff, and then Batman versus Superman carried on over, and he was producer on that. And then I think it's just all in the name kind of deal. I don't think he had any kind of real influence on the movie. I think it would have turned out a lot differently if he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I think,
This was one of Denton's favorite movies, though. I mean, he has a tattoo on his back of the Justice League from the movie.
From the movie,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, and he has, quotes from it and everything. It's crazy. He covered up his Star Wars tattoo, and he put that, so.
Yeah, that was the move right there. Get this back off my back and put this weird lip of Henry Cavill on there.
Yeah.
Is it Henry Cavill?
That's him. That's exactly.
I don't care, dude. I like that movie. I do. I don't care what anybody says. I like it.
No, absolutely.
It was a fine movie. Yeah, it was fun. I had
I still
fun with
enjoyed it.
was-
I enjoyed
yeah,
it.
I enjoyed it.
But it reminded me going back before Nolan did the trilogy, what the superheroes were like, and then doing the trilogy from Nolan. I like that darkness. I liked what he did, and then going into Just League kind of threw it back a little.
I got to say kind of the opposite because, I do love dark movies. I think Batman's meant to be dark. Justice League is not. Justice League and Superman is meant to be more of the bright side. Even though you have the apocalypse wars and all that kind of stuff going on, it's supposed to be a brighter, hopeful universe. So I'm hoping we do get to see more of those moments. And, I mean, Justice League, like I said, for me, it had a lot of really good moments. So if they expound on that and we see more of that, then I'm all for that.
And I watched that Hateful Eight when they did that episodically, and that was like so much better.
Oh yeah,
I don't know why, but it was just so much friggin' better.
Like the original version's great, but then like you watch it episodically and something just clicked a lot better with it.
Oh, dude, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was great. So looking forward to it. I think one of the things that's interesting though is how it's bringing up all these other possible director's cuts of like David Ayer's Suicide Squad, director's cut.
I noticed that, yeah.
And it's like I mean, I don't know. I think
it's a double-edged sword there because one,
it is.
I mean, this is the way the movie was put out, so this should be the movie. But the other part is, as a viewer, we get to see more. Cool, I want to see other takes of things, other visions. I'm all for that. And I mean, of course, we were just in this whole weird COVID situation. All we did is watch movies pretty much. So bring on more content. We're fine with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Well, that is coming next year. Next year on HBO Max.
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
You can get HBO Max right now and go and watch Watchmen
The Joker.
all over again.
So yeah,
Watch
let's
Joker
talk about
last
HBO Max, guys. And it is the new streaming service HBO put out. HBO, I mean, they used to have like 3 or 4 different services. It's so confusing. They had HBO Now, HBO One, HBO whatever.
HBO Now, HBO Then.
Yeah. And now it's HBO Max. So as an HBO Now subscriber, I automatically got transitioned. So HBO Max. So for you guys, what have you seen that I know, like Denton said, Watchmen. Watchmen is on there. Watch it. I need to watch it because I know Denton told me how good it is.
Watch The Watchmen.
You haven't seen
Watches
that?
The Watchmen. No.
What?
No.
This
I
podcast
thought he was
no
like
one's
Star
going to
Wars,
watch
so
it.
I was like, Denton hates Star Wars. He might hate this too.
Star Wars does suck.
Did you guys see what the #1 show on HBO Max has been?
No.
Oh,
Beating Game of Thrones
I
and beating every other show they have.
What is it?
The new Looney Tunes show.
Hey.
It's
yeah.
been their biggest.
Well, I go to the kids thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
I can't
it
wait
works.
to see that actually.
That's
Yeah, I want
awesome.
to watch it. It looks great.
I heard they
Not even
changed
aware
Elmer
of it.
Fudd up.
Yeah, Jason's right. They changed Elmer Fudd, and they took away his rifle.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because of
Does that
gun
have to be
violence.
The whole violence thing.
So-
Oh, yeah.
I wanna say he's
Wesley Webbit.
He's gonna have a
What does he
scythe.
carry?
A scythe.
A scythe? Let's give him
Really?
a sickle, huh?
So what is it? What am I? Because I haven't even heard about it.
So it's a brand new Looney Tunes series, traditional animation series.
Okay.
But they changed up that part of Elmer Fudd. Like instead of chasing him around with his gun like a hunter, he's chasing him like death, I guess. Which, I mean, I guess that's
He's
better.
gonna chop off his head.
Yeah, he's going to cut his head off.
Yeah.
instead of
Crazy.
shooting him.
One form of violence to another. Well,
Right.
until we see, crowds of people running with scythes, they'll be fine. I mean, once we see that, they'll be like, we have to change that now too.
And
But-
they can't decide if they want to do it or not.
That's good.
But it looks really good. The animation and whatnot.
It does
Actually,
look
I have it pulled
amazing.
up.
Hey, speaking of animation, you know what else
I'm
looks good?
Oh,
Is,
what's on there?
Primal, the dinosaur cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
That looks
Have
you
really
guys heard of
good.
that?
Right there.
Brutal.
Yeah.
From the same guy who did Samurai Jack.
Yeah, that looks
And-
cool.
It's like 5
Oh,
episodes
that's-
deep, yeah?
5. It's that's all it is. It's 5 episodes.
Oh,
Yeah. So I definitely want to watch that. Actually, probably after we get done with this podcast, that's going to be what happens. Is watching Primal. Another.
HBO Max is bringing along most of Warner Brothers catalog, aren't they? Most of the Warner Brothers.
And you
catalog.
know what? They also got a piece of Disney, believe it or not. They have the
Yeah,
Studio Ghibli
yeah.
films.
So,
And-
Oh, yeah,
X-Men.
you do.
The
That's
Phoenix movies on
huge.
there, too.
So like
All the
Spirited
Spirited
Away, and stuff like that. So I love those movies. So that's, and then for all you Harry Potter fans out there, all that's on there too, you know. Kevin's like, that's me.
Hey man,
For all
I
you
like
Harry
it. No,
Potter fans.
actually, I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. My wife is though. She died for Harry Potter, everything Harry Potter. So she loved it. We haven't got HBO Max yet though, but
Oh, I recommend you do. And I'm just kidding about Harry Potter, you know.
no,
It's a good story. I haven't had the time to finish it all. I only did 1 and 2. I've only watched 2.
It's good. I honestly probably finished it mostly because she wanted to watch it, not because I didn't like it, just because I don't know. I probably wouldn't have. Yeah, I hated it exactly. It's the worst thing
Harry
I've ever
Potter
seen.
must be good. This guy Nick Guy I know had a tattoo of Gryffindor on his back. So, yeah.
Yeah. What is it with guys with tattoos on their back today? Hey, so Jason and Eddie switched places. I don't know how that happened, but now Jason is right under me, and Eddie's on the bottom.
Eddie got moved to the basement.
Basement Eddie.
What I'm thrilled about is Godzilla movies. Not all of them are going to be on, but the majority of them are going to be on.
That's
Like the
dope.
old classic ones.
All of them.
Oh, nice.
Most of them.
That's pretty exciting.
I haven't even really heard much about that service in general. Are there going to be original series that are just on HBO Max and not on HBO?
From what I hear,
I think
that's
they
where they're going to put a lot of their
coincide
original
with each other.
content.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And also for us, you know, old school fans, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the entire series is on there.
Oh, that's dope.
This is a story all about how.
Friends.
Did you say friends?
Who said Friends?
Who said friends?
Who said Friends?
Friends.
What do
It
you
was Kevin, wasn't it?
No, I think thought it was Eddie.
Oh, it was Eddie.
I just
Of course. That's why you're in the basement, Eddie.
But yeah, I just saw Friends. I see it right here on here. Friends is on there.
Chandler.
Rick and Morty.
Chandler.
Rick and Morty's on there.
Rick and Morty's
Morty,
awesome.
yep.
There's nothing wrong with Friends, by the way. I love Friends. I bought the
don't.
Lego set for God's sakes.
I hate you, Kevin.
I know a lot of people do. It's all right.
Friends has
All
a
right.
Lego set.
They do have a Lego set.
He showed me
Awesome.
he showed me a picture
will-
of it. It actually looks
I'll
cool.
show it to you later. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually. I mean, come on, it's Lego making this iconic set.
Central Park.
It's-
If I'd have known you guys liked that show, somebody gave me that for Christmas and I just threw it away.
That's what I would do.
I traded it for a bowl of cereal.
The bowl is, it's worth it. Maybe. Who knows?
And this is why Jason's on here for these off the wall comments. Jesus. Let me see what else. Of course, Joker. I know that was mentioned. Joker's on there right now.
Oh,
Do they
Game
have-
of Thrones,
Joker, I saw that last night. Game of Thrones.
Shazam, Casablanca. If you're into like the older movies, Detective Pikachu. If you're into good animated live action.
Casablanca?
Do they have a bunch of like the older like HBO series too, like 6 Feet Under, The Wire?
I believe they do. I was browsing on my
Deadwood.
phone and I saw a bunch
they
of the
do.
old series on there.
Nice.
Wire is amazing.
The Wire is
A lot
incredible.
of their, all the most of the HBO originals.
Yeah. Nice.
Hey,
Hey,
Game
but
of
they
Thrones
have
was
New York
awesome too
Undercover.
until the last season.
Agreed.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
No?
Some of the original documentaries as well, docuseries and documentaries.
Nice.
That's pretty good to me. But look,
Oh,
I mean,
and then-
I signed up. I got signed on, and then all I could do was watch Justice League, and then something else because Justice League you couldn't find anywhere. No services had it. It was like
See, because you had that tattoo, you had to
Yeah,
watch Justice League.
I like it.
Steppenwolf tattoo?
I watched Wonder Woman right after that, and that's only the 10,000th time I've watched.
He has a
it.
big old Steppenwolf right here, and then the big action scene on the back with the mustache.
It's in progress. It's in
Oh, see, look at there it is.
Nice.
Didn't watch Wonder Woman on slow-mo.
Didn't deny it though.
Don't let my secrets out.
That's horrible. But I would definitely say go check out HBO Max. It seems worth it. I don't. What's the monthly rate on that, guys? Because
Right now it's $7, 7 days for free on a trial basis. Then it goes to $14.99. So
Affordable.
okay, I mean comparable to the others.
yeah,
If you have DirecTV, you get it for free. If you have HBO on your service, apparently.
you know,
Oh,
it's
look at that.
I think
Yeah,
with,
or you live
with
with your
Disney
brother
Plus
and,
you
you
get
get it for
Hulu
free,
for
too.
$12.99.
Yeah, Jason gets it for free too.
Hey, I'll just share my password. You guys want it? I'll just put it out there.
There we go.
Just come
Wow,
move
what a
in.
guy! What a guy!
It's I Heart Steppenwolf at Gmail.
At hotmail.com.
Password is love Cavill's lip more.
Oh, somebody's going to try that, watch.
Hey, it's a Steppenwolf tattoo that says "Get to Steppen."
Get to Steppen.
Get to Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf.
Oh, boy. So definitely make sure you guys check that out. I know Eddie's checking it out. Denton's checking it out. I'm checking it out. Jason's going to
watch
I bet you
me
Kevin's
on
going to
Nolan.
check it out.
Oh yeah,
So-
I'm gonna be checking it out.
I mean, Kevin's like the movie guy. I know he's going to be there checking it
Yeah,
out.
I gotta check it out. The only problem is like I get in trouble a lot because I do these like 7-day free trials and then I just totally forget to cancel it.
And then you get hit with the charges.
and we keep on getting hit with the charges. And my wife's like,
You gotta be
I
like
thought
me
you were
and
gonna
have
cancel
7
this.
emails.
yeah,
Just transfer them to all 7 emails, and like a year later, you still get it for free.
exactly. That's what I got to do. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking it out really soon. Need to.
Awesome. Well, we'll check back on HBO Max in a future episode, too, to see what new content comes out and whatnot. If you guys watch Looney Tunes, I'd like to visit that and see what you think about Looney Tunes. And, guys, if you're watching, let us know what you think about HBO Max. Let us know what you're thinking about the Snyder Cut. We want to know what you think is going to happen. Should it have happened to begin with? I mean, were you happy with the Justice League movie as it was, like Denton? Like, is it embroidered on your back? Yeah. Let us know in the comments. And if you leave a comment, you're entered to win one of 2 prizes. One, a Pastrami Nation meal from Apollo Burger. Thank you, Apollo Burger, for that. Or you can win a $10 comicbooksurplus.com gift card courtesy of Linebreakers. And thank you very much to Linebreakers for that. Denton's looking at me like, you mother.
I love it. Oh, where do Aguirre go?
Where did Gooey go?
The gooey.
Where'd he go?
We lost our
There he
Gooey.
is.
Oh,
There he is.
Why can't you not move it?
He doesn't want us to see what was happening behind the hand.
he wants to look at
Throws
the
me
dick
around.
meters.
What's up with this?
I got a hand.
Rated R.
High five, I like you.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the next topic. It's the other streaming service going on, Netflix. And Netflix has a very cool show coming back for season 2, and that is The Umbrella Academy. It is coming back July 31st for a 10-episode season. First of all, out of us right here, who has seen Umbrella Academy?
I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
Oh!
I tried and I did not like it at all.
No, Denton, you read the books, though, right?
No.
You didn't read the comics.
No, because I always thought it was something different than what it actually was. Full disclosure.
You thought it was Academy about umbrellas? Like all these umbrellas are going to school?
I did. And I was like, that's boring. I don't want to read that. Turns out there's like a monkey or something. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Coco, yeah.
No, but I really did. I wasn't necessarily like too aware of it, and I wasn't sure what it was about. I thought it was something different. When the show came out, people helped me understand what it was. I gave it a try. It wasn't for me, man. I didn't like it.
Hey, it happens, man. It happens. That's like me in Star Wars. That's like me in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Justice League.
And Steppenwolf.
And Steppenwolf.
You're gonna
movie
step
one.
off.
Well, if you're not familiar with the Umbrella Academy, so 43 infants were born in 1989, and all of them had a power. They're all born just at once. Like people when they weren't pregnant, it just happened. All these babies were born with powers. Well, this Dr. Hargreaves went around and gathered up as many as he could, and he created the Umbrella Academy. This, like, if you would, like Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters kind of thing, where he trained them to use their powers and to fight off, threats and evil. But out of the 7 that he was able to get, things didn't turn out as he planned. And you see as they become adults, they got pretty fucked up lives, and that's where we go. We see what happened to them. Some of them turn into vigilantes. Some of them have big monkey bodies and human heads. And some of them end up trying to destroy the world. So, Eddie, since you watched it, let me know, what are you thinking about for season 2? What are you excited for?
I'm excited that it's going to continue exactly where it left off.
Right.
And also, they're supposed to be bringing in some different characters. This is going to be pretty cool as well.
I saw that. I saw a few different names, not character, just the names. And I was thinking, like, who would they bring? Where do you think it's going to take place, Eddie? Because Volume 2, of course, of Umbrella Academy is called Dallas, and it's the grassy knoll. It's JFK assassination.
Right. Yeah.
So,
JFK.
are we going back in time? What do you think?
Probably from where it left off. Number 7, I think, is the one that blew up part of the moon, destroying part of the Earth, and then
pretty big.
I think they're gonna go back. Yeah, big chunk of the world. So I think they're gonna go back, and Dallas with the JFK assassination is the grassy knoll. So
and number 5 is
start off right there. I don't know if it's gonna start off right there, but that's gonna have a significant part of it.
Right. And Jason, I'm really shocked you haven't seen it because, I mean, there's a talking gorilla, a talking monkey, and there's a guy with a big gorilla body. Like, it's built for you.
It's huge.
Yeah. Like, it's awesome, I mean.
The guy with the big gorilla body.
Damn. And Kevin, you've seen part of it.
I have, yeah. I've seen like the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay.
I really like it.
Sorry if I
really
blew it for you, Kevin.
What's that?
I said sorry if I blew it for you.
No, it's cool, man. It's
Sorry
cool.
Spoiler alert.
I've read the first few volumes of the book.
Oh, good.
So I'm not caught up completely, but I've read through it all. I read through like the first, I think, 3 volumes. It's really good. I really enjoy it. I just finding time to watch it, and like it's a fun show. It had a lot of cool things. I mean, I'm a huge Gerard Way fan too, so like that really added to my
right up your alley
enjoyment of it. Yeah, I love like My Chemical Romance and all that stuff too, and he's great. I think he's a great writer too. But yeah, the show was great. It's just honestly, it's just there's so much content right now that it's like we're trying to watch like Lock and Key is next on our list, and like
I still need to see that.
I know, it's like all these shows we're trying to watch, and it's a lot, man.
Yeah,
there's a lot of content out there. Way too little time, and that's we're getting there. We'll get there. Hopefully, we're going to finish it before the second season premieres, so we can.
That last episode's going to blow you away, though, man. And
that's
I won't
what
give
I've
away
heard.
Any spoilers on it, but there's just a really cool moment with a character, and you're just like, whoa! It's not what Eddie mentioned at all. It's something totally different.
So that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to finish it. Yeah, for sure.
We just got the trades in, so I'm gonna give that a go and see if that'll give me an influence to watch it. Because much like Star Wars, I always think the books are better. They are always better. I enjoy Star Wars books. I hate the movies, so maybe that works out here too.
I did like the way Umbrella Academy started off, but as it went on, it got better. Like towards the 3rd, 4th episode.
And it strayed from the actual comics and the graphic novels, Eddie. It didn't follow them religiously, and I like that. There are surprises that happen that we're like, oh, like I won't even give it away, but there's a big thing that happens, and you're like, that's not how it went in the books, and I like that. It was just a big surprise, So, and like Denton said, he's going to check out the graphic novels. I highly recommend you check out the graphic novels. You need to get a hold of them. There's a website right there, guys, that they can get a hold of those graphic novels. There's 3 of them right now.
Yep.
And the third volume is pretty good too. So, of course, I have all of them, and I also buy hardcovers, and I love Umbrella Academy, so they can do it.
About an umbrella to read it on your...
Yeah. Because Denton thought it was about umbrellas going to school, so I was like, I'll do that too. I got it a little suit and tie and put it in the chair.
Umbrella.
Yeah.
There's a special reading chair with an umbrella over it.
That's what's over
I
this.
need an umbrella if I end up on the screen below Eddie, because the pens will probably overflow before this thing fucking ends.
That's why he's at the bottom.
Am I still at the bottom?
You're still at the bottom.
If he moves, let me know. I gotta get an umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And I know one day I'm hopeful that Denton, if he pulls himself away from watching Justice League every day religiously, maybe he'll give Umbrella Academy a chance again, but you never know.
Throw some Batman vs Superman in there too.
See, look at that. And before we leave, though, Denton, what came out this week that has been your go-to thing? What have you been listening to nonstop?
Dude, the thing that just changed my entire shit attitude. I mean, everything that is going on right now sucks, dude, in all fashions. And I was just angry. probably like a lot of people. And then RTJ, Run the Jewels, dropped their album 2 days early, and it's amazing. Go get it. It's on every listening device. You can get it for free, too. But if you want to buy physical copies, those don't come out till like September, I think, for some reason.
I saw it on Apple Music. It's there, and it's good. I listened to a few tracks, and
only complaint I have about it is it's really short. It's only like 40 minutes long.
oh,
But it's the fourth album.
You've been replaying it over and over.
All been brilliant. I mean, those guys together are just incredible. So all 4 albums are brilliant, and they just get better each time, it seems like. And that's kind of hard to do in music.
Right. Well, and you brought up, they're incredible guys. Speaking of incredible guys together, there's a couple incredible guys that have been doing something together lately, and it's that weird guy down there that turns sideways, and it's Denton.
I thought I was bad at technology. What the hell's going on, Aguirre?
Well, I mean, while he's situating himself, Denton, what are you and Eddie doing?
We are shooting the wit, buddy. Every Friday at 8 o'clock, right?
Every Friday at 8 o'clock. If you guys have not checked it out, go to YouTube, Pastrami Nation. They're just fun shows to watch. You're just shooting it with them, and it's awesome just to hang out with them, and that's really what it is. And they're on there in live chat. I jump on there in live chat sometimes too, just to say yo yo yo. But I'm there. And hopefully Denton will be live chatting Friday. You never know, and maybe Jason.
Look at Eddie.
You know what the problem was? Is I have to have an account on YouTube.
He's having
I couldn't get into my freaking account on YouTube.
Where'd he go?
Oh,
We lost him.
He flushed himself down the toilet.
Told you his diaper was full. His old lady said, "Come on, you don't need any more Red Bull. Let's go. Let's get this cleaned up."
You creamed your pants, Eddie.
So yeah, make sure you guys check out Shooting the Wit with Eddie and Denton every Friday.
We do not shit the wit. Not with Eddie.
And I'm pretty sure this week they're gonna have this guy on there too. They're gonna have Jason.
Who? Me?
You right there.
Finally, we'll get some wit in there.
Where is wit?
Big pun
And
over there.
puns. You'll get tons of puns.
Wait for some punishment.
Yeah. Well, man, Eddie just vanished. Oh, well.
Yeah, that was weird.
The show's got to go on. This happens, guys. I mean,
Go on.
Well, sorry, he's still got an outhouse over there, You got to go outside for that one.
Yeah.
all right, and then of course I want to plug one more thing. We don't have a date on it yet, but Kevin, what have you got going on?
Well, we got Pastrami Nation Presents Popcorn, which is going to be a new weekly audio-only podcast. Be hosted by my wife and I. Be talking about all things pop culture, movie news, just fun stuff that I like to throw at her, and she just kind of sits there and listens. Gives me her 2 cents every now and again.
You just grab something, you just throw it at her.
Yeah, literally just throw it at her, and then.
Sounds great, and it's just the audio, so you just hear like. And you're like, what was that? That was a phone.
Exactly. It was a phone. She fell. No, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. She, listens to a lot of my ranting and rumblings, and she's, she has a lot to say about it too. She's very, once she knows about it, she'll talk about it. So that's what we're going to do. Be chatting.
I'm looking forward to that.
Think about all things. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. And she is too. So we're just getting it rolling right now, and we'll be coming very soon. Very, very soon.
Perfect.
So keep an eye out for that, for sure.
Yeah, we will put it everywhere once it drops. You'll see it on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, everywhere you get your audio podcast, it'll be there. So
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, keeping with the food theme, All right, speaking of food themes, guys, make sure you drop a comment. Leave a comment. When do you have until, let's see. I think I want to give you guys I want to give enough time because we also have another cool thing coming up that I'm going to give you a warning about.
Okay.
I'm going to give you until Friday the 12th.
Friday the 12th?
Friday the 12th to leave
Friday
comments.
the 12th?
Yes, Friday the 12th.
Friday the 12th?
Right?
Friday
Isn't
the
that what
12th?
it is? Is it Friday the 12th?
Is it Friday the 12th?
I think so.
Is it Friday the 12th? It's Friday the 12th.
12th
Yeah.
of Fridays?
It's the 12th of Friday. So leave a comment by Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just let us know anything about this. You can tell us where you think Eddie went.
We know where he went. We know where he went.
I know exactly where Andy went.
You can talk about, if you listen to Run the Jewels, what you thought about that. You can talk about, You can talk about anything. It's the Snyder Cut. You can talk about the popcorn if you're excited for that. Shooting the Wit if you're excited for that. Just leave a comment, guys, and join in. And we look forward to bringing you more exciting content. You will see a really cool interview coming up this week from Pastrami Nation as we interview a really cool comic book writer and novelist. So we have a lot of cool things coming up, guys. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you join us on pastramination.com. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the fun stuff. And make sure you visit comicbooksurplus.com for your comic book pop culture needs. Linebreakers is awesome, guys. Don't ever forget that. Ever. Hey, there's somebody knocking on the door. Let's see who it is. On the virtual door of life. Who do
On
we
the
have?
bathroom door. The outhouse door.
I wish his camera was on when he fell down.
I don't think he fell down.
Oh, no, he fell down.
Hey, you made
You
it.
okay?
You okay there, little guy? He can't talk anymore. He lost his voice.
Oh my gosh.
They bumblebeed him.
Hey, Eddie, glad you returned. We're out.
Peace.
Eddie, are you okay? Are you there? No?
Yes,
Oh,
All
you
right.
got a pop of skin right here.
What a picture that is.
We're going to end it, guys. We're going to end it.
Jeez.
So, guys, make sure comicbooksurplus.com, pastramination.com. Look for Kevin's Pastrami Nation popcorn coming soon. Shooting the Wit this Friday. And signing off, this is Nolan.
Jason.
Denton.
Kevin.
And
Eddie.
there, maybe? Ah, and Eddie!
Eddie's down there somewhere.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.